Imagine a land without life-giving rains. For 3 long years, the city of Benin suffered through a severe dry spell. But amidst the dry earth and dying crops, a vibrant tradition refused to fade away: the Amufi dancers. The land of Benin Kingdom was dry and cracked. Crops had withered away under the hot sun. The people were suffering, and it seems like the land itself was against them. Rain has refused to fall for 3 bad years. The king, the Oba, was worried. He called upon the wise and experienced chiefs of the kingdom to help. "My chiefs," he implored, his words echoing in the walls of the palace, "what dark deed have we committed to deserve this fate? Our people cry out for relief, and I fear that if the rains do not come soon, our kingdom will wither and die like the crops that once brought us prosperity." A chief, his face edged with the lines of age and wisdom, stepped forward. "My king," he said, his voice low but full of hope, "perhaps the answer lies not with us, my king, but the priests and priestesses who serve the gods of the land. Let us summon them, that they might provide us with guidance and a solution to this cause." And so the call went out, echoing across the land, reaching the corners of the kingdom. Priests and priestesses, wise men and women who had spent their lives studying and practicing the ancient mystical art, flocked to the palace. They came from Benin and beyond, each one eager to prove their worth and demonstrate their abilities. For months, the priests and priestesses worked tirelessly, performing elaborate rituals and sacrifices, calling upon the gods to leave the cause that bring forth the rains. But despite their best effort, the skies remained stubborn. The sun continued to beat the earth tirelessly. As the months passed, hope began to dwindle. The people grew weaker, and their bodies worn down by the relentless heat and the endless struggle to survive. The Oba, his heart heavy with despair, wondered if he had failed his people. It was then, in the darkest moment, that a group of dancers burst into the palace. They were the Amufi dancers, a troupe from a small village named Benin City, renowned for their breathtaking performances. "We hold the solution to this cause," they shouted, their voice ringing out across the palace. "Our dance, Isiokwu, is a war dance, one that has the power to bring forth the rains." "This is no time for playing or rejoicing," the chief priest shouted at the dancers. "We are in the midst of a crisis, and you propose to dance our way out of it?" But the Oba, desperate for a solution, any solution, intervened. "Let them speak," he said, his voice firm but curious. "Amufi dancers, tell me more about the dance of yours." The lead dancers, full of determination, stepped forward. "Our dance, Isiokwu, is a war dance," he repeated. "It is said to have the power to bring forth the rains, to summon the very gods themselves to our aid." The Oba's eyes narrowed, his mind racing with the possibilities. He knew that the dance was an ancient one, its origins dating back to the dawn of time. He knew that it was a dance of great power and great beauty, one that had passed down through the generations. And so, with a sense of hope that he had not felt in months, the Oba gave his permission for the dance to proceed. If you fail, he warned the dancers, his voice stern and unyielding. If you fail, your generations will regret it. The Amufi dancers, undeterred by the challenge, began to prepare for their performance. They climbed a cotton tree using ropes infused with medicinal herbs and swung freely, imitating the movements of birds and birds. They danced with their body, mind and soul. For 7 days, the dancers performed, their bodies full of sweat, their movement becoming more and more frenzied as the days passed. And on the 7th day, just as the king had ordered the soldiers to stop the dance, a strange and wondrous thing happened. A mighty wind swept through the palace, blowing away the roof and bringing forth a torrent of rain. The Oba, the chiefs and the people rejoiced, for the curse was finally lifted. The land, once barren and dry, was reborn, the crops springing forth from the earth like magic. The Amufi dancers, hailed as heroes, their name etched in the annals of Benin's history forever. They danced on with their feet bare and their hearts full. They had done the impossible, summoning the rains and bringing life back to Benin City. Amufi is an old village near Benin City, renowned for its unique dance, Isoko, performed during ceremonies in Benin City. The ancient war dance pays homage to past and present warriors, reinforcing the powers of charms and war implements. During the dance, performers climb a sick cotton tree using ropes infused with medicinal herbs. They ascend to the tops, secure themselves to the stem, and swing freely around the tree, dancing up and down the stem. This breathtaking feat astonishes spectators. Dancers wear rattles and bells, making flauntering movements with their arms. They spread out their arms and legs, mimicking bats and birds. The Amufi dance originated around 1100 AD, commemorating Evian's victory over the man-eating Osogan. Evian, father of Ogiame, defeated the Osogan, and the dance has since been performed to honor this victory. As we look to the future, it is essential that we preserve and protect our cultural heritage, including the stories and artifacts of our ancestors. Join me in celebrating the rich cultural heritage of Africa. Subscribe to my channel for more historical documentaries. Share this video with your friends and family. Together, let's preserve our cultural legacy for future generations.